Alrighty, Zach. To lead this off, I have breaking news. Insert flashing sirens, police cars, I don't know what else. Evangelion noises, ReZero noises. Breaking news. For everyone who loves charcuterie.
Okay.
Boar head meats and cheeses
I'm a
are
fan
being
of
recalled
them,
due to listeria.
Oh, that's not great.
That is not great. This concludes the breaking news segment. Welcome to the Fluffy Biscuits podcast.
You could have at least had a thought on this. Anyway, yeah, everybody, welcome to the Fluffy Biscuits podcast. That's Jacob.
My thought. It's bad.
You can find him at NazirTL on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You can find me at Pixelated Trash. My name is Zach. And you can find us also on Spotify, YouTube, and Twitter at the Fluffy Biscuits podcast, though the Twitter has an extra F because the original was taken. So that was it.
Very
you have
true.
nothing else.
I like charcuterie, and this makes me sad.
Okay.
Is that good?
I mean, yeah, that's enough, I guess. Okay, cool. Well, I'll make sure to avoid that should I buy charcuterie soon. I do love charcuterie, but I wasn't planning on getting it soon. It's quite expensive, but
It's from multiple different factories as well.
oh, so it's probably contaminating other stuff too that isn't Boar's head.
Yeah. It was reported in a lot of states, but it was reported in my state. But then the one closest to you is Georgia. So.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm probably safe, considering I don't think I have eaten anything. That's not true. I eat the Boar's Head turkey salsatino or salatino sandwiches from Publix. I eat those a lot, but so probably try to avoid those for a while. Now I have something to bring up to you.
Is it breaking news?
It's a question.
Oh.
And it comes to us from our friends. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this website, Atlas Obscura.
That sounds familiar.
It's like it's just I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like a hodgepodge of weird shit. But, what color is night? Jacob?
What color is night?
What color is night?
Well, what night are you talking about?
I just have 4 words with a question mark in front of me, Jacob. You just got to answer them.
I'm asking what is the night spelled as?
N-I-G-H-T.
Night is in medieval? Okay.
No, night is in nighttime. What color is night?
Dark blue.
What you see overhead is a combination of where you are, how our vision evolved, and that flimsy layer of atmosphere that keeps us all alive. Ask any preschooler to color the sky, and they'll probably reach for a blue crayon. If you ask an adult to describe Earth, they'll mention the same hue, the most famous description of our planet, call it a blue marble or a pale blue dot. But what color is the sky at night? It's tempting to say black or grayish black or some other variation of color that really just conveys the feeling of darkness, but the truth is more complicated, and it depends on what you're asking, where you're sitting, what time you're asking, where you're sitting, and whether the moon is out. The sky is never empty of color, not even at night. I randomly just found this just now, and I wanted to see if you knew what color is night. I'm not buying your book, Atlas Obscura. Fuck off.
Well,
Also, why do you have food?
I do.
Why does Atlas Obscura have a food section? Hold on. You go on about what you're going to talk about while I see why
I
they have
need you
food.
to be paying attention to me while I do this. Because it involves you. Because we are starting a new segment.
Oh, are we?
We are. I haven't told you
You
about it.
you can tell that we keep ourselves locked in when we're I definitely heard. No,
I
I'm
haven't
sorry,
told you about it.
I definitely heard about this.
This is Jacob's really hard ultra instinct. Would you rather?
Oh, okay.
And
How
you
does that
have
go
to
then?
choose. You have to be good. So, would you rather
I'm listening.
be permanently disabled for the rest of your life in every form or fashion, just a little bit? So, like, you'd be a little bit more blind. You'd have a little bit of a speech impediment. You could only smell a little bit. You could barely hear,
Okay.
barely move, stuff like that. Barely have an immune system, so you get it. Or you could have one superpower, but whatever superpower you get, if it's super strength, everyone else in your family line that comes after you is only half as strong as they could have been. Or if it's like super like eagle vision or whatever, then all of them are like half blind right off the bat.
Oh, the second one. Hell yeah. Immediately.
Okay.
I don't plan on having children. In fact, I've talked with my girlfriend about this. If we ever do, probably adopt one. So,
Well, it would still hit them.
okay, that's fine. Be a
You
little,
fucking
be a little wimpy boy or girl. That's okay. I don't need my kid to be a fucking linebacker. But I could be.
okay. Okay.
Was this the only question? I thought there was
No,
going to be
no,
more.
no,
of
no,
these.
it's not. It's not. I was just taking in your answer.
Honestly, realistically, what I'd probably do is I would take the second option and I would wish for a power that, or I would receive a power that couldn't be defective. You know what I mean? It couldn't negatively affect, if that makes sense. It's what would be the negative effect if I chose like flight? Would I just have a fat kid? It's like, all right, he can work out. It's like,
No, your kid would have the biggest anxiety over flying.
oh,
That he would just have a
that's
heart
like
attack and
nothing.
die.
Yeah, that's fine. Just don't get on planes. I'll drive you everywhere. Don't
If
worry
he
about
sees you flying in the sky, he immediately dies of a heart attack.
it. All right.
You can fly.
I'll just have to make sure that I've used my power for as long as possible and then get a kid. That way, like, I can stop using it and they'll be fine.
Or the penalty would be like gravity has little effect on you, but has a tremendous effect on them.
So he'd wait. So it would. Yeah, I mean, he'd be fine. Haven't you ever seen like the people that put themselves in like hyperbaric chambers to like work out and stuff? He'd be fine. I'd get a fucking ripped kid if that was the case.
Okay, so would you rather be trapped in a horror movie on repeat, or would you rather be trapped in a romantic comedy TV show that never has an ending and
Horror
goes
movie.
on forever?
Horror movie. No, because if it's on repeat, then immediately, as soon as I realized it was repeating, and that like if I died or something, it would just restart, then I would just start figuring out the fastest way to kill the person in there. And if I never can, then that's gonna suck. But if I can just figure one way out, then I can just keep reusing that same method, and then I can just keep killing them, and then having a couple hours to chill, and then it would restart.
Okay.
Plus, would it move at the movie's speed, or would it move in a real? Because there's a movie's like an hour and a half, but sometimes a horror movie takes like 10 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that'd be my like determining fact. Well, not determining factor, because I would not be in a romantic comedy television show that never ended. But
That one sounds like the real hell.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like let's say that I got stuck in what's the Michael Myers movie? Friday the 13th. I'm not Friday the 13th. I'm in fact actually wearing
Halloween.
a Jason shirt right now. It says Camp Crystal Lake, no place to hide. But Halloween. It's like I would get there, I'd be confused, and I would definitely die, probably several times. But then I'd start working on like, okay, well, if he comes in here and I can't kill him, I don't know what to do, but maybe I can just hit him with a pickaxe or something, you know?
All right, then would you rather go to the future and bring back one piece of technology that is not time travel, if that will ever exist ever?
I feel you.
Or would you rather go into the past and bring back one artifact that was destroyed?
Past.
Okay. What artifact?
See, okay. My initial statement
You sounded
isn't-
like you're on trial. My initial statement was
No, but I guess my thing is I wouldn't necessarily want to bring something back. I would want to bring back proof of the Hanging Gardens.
Oh, okay.
Because I think they sound amazing and fascinating. They're one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. And I don't think there's very much proof of their actual, like, existence besides, like, everybody writing about it and stuff.
I want if I could go back in time, I would get the tablet of Gilgamesh like Hobby Lobby did. They've already done it, so, you know. But I would get the full one.
Man, Hobby Lobby is one of the wildest, like, companies.
They steal iPads. They steal the tablet of Gilgamesh.
I know 3 things about Hobby Lobby. I don't like going into them. They don't like
going in
people
Hobby
who
Lobby.
aren't straight. And they really love them some Jesus.
They don't like people that aren't straight. You're right. LGBTQ, whatever. But they cater to everything that the LGBTQ people love. Arts and crafts.
Yeah. but
Which is also what elderly white women love. Or just elderly women.
That's
So,
fair.
they're hidden 2 demographics that, like, maybe they're
I
not
just
trying to hit.
briefly typed in Hobby Lobby controversies, right?
There's a whole list, isn't there?
The business and its owners have been the subject of controversies and scandals, including accusations of anti-Semitism, homophobia, LGBTQ discrimination, attempts to evangelize public schools, efforts to deny access to contraceptives for employees, discrimination and illegally smuggled artifacts, and endangering employees during the coronavirus pandemic.
Yeah.
They're just... Oh, here we go. I was actually curious about this one, so I found it. In September 2013, a shopper reported being told by a store employee in Marlborough, New Jersey, that Hobby Lobby did not carry merchandise celebrating the Jewish holidays, as the store did not cater to you people. Quote. That's a quote. David Green issued a formal apology to the Anti-Defamation League, who accepted it in a published statement. In addition, Steve Green, the son of David Green, issued a statement that the stores had carried Jewish items in the past and would be testing the market to do so in the future. In 2017, Snopes re-examined this issue and reported the claim that Hobby Lobby was still not selling Jewish holiday merchandise was outdated. So, you can get a... I don't want to say the wrong thing. What is it called with the 12 candles? Oh, come on. You know this.
Hanukkah?
That's the celebration, but menorah? Is that what it's called? The 12 candled, like...
Don't ask me.
Well, in our
Don't
defense,
ask me.
no defense, neither of us are Jewish, but I think it's called a menorah. Anyway, back to did you have any more, or was that the end of your segment?
Well, the end of my segment was going to be, do you have a would you rather for me? Because I feel like you could come up with a wild one off the top of your head.
Sure. Let's think.
But I will say, if I could go to the future and bring back any piece of future technology that is not time travel, it would be the technology that would allow me to just store things, like in, like, I don't know, a very thin. I don't imagine like something the size of your phone that you could just store random items into. I feel like that could exist at some point in the future, and I would definitely take it.
I would rather go into the past, but if I did go into the future, and it's kind of wild that that's what you would pick, I would try to go far enough that like I could get like a cure-all
Oh,
to like bring back, and then like we could what is it called, deconcoct it, and or there's another word for that, but
you're assuming I want to live. Well, I'm just thinking like if I have something the size
by the
of
way,
my phone.
I want to say, I mean pharmaceutical cure-all, not like, back in 100 AD they thought that this root
Yeah.
would fix cancer. Not that kind of cure-all.
If I had something the size of my phone that I could like have it scan, and then it's like, okay, this is what this is made of, and it'll like turn it into energy and store it in the device,
Yeah.
and then it'll like reconstruct it. If I could do that, I could come back here and be rich, and then I could also think of the hassle it is when you move or when you just have to carry a bunch of shit. That's gone, right? Like,
I guess that's
gone are
fair.
the days where I'm like, I don't want to take my computer somewhere. Like, I don't want to do something or whatever. Bitch, scan it and then just walk away. It'd be like, I'd have like the Sims buy catalog from my pocket.
Completely filled with stolen shit.
Yes, it would be. Because I'd walk into every furniture store and get my own house. I'd furnish my own house.
A camera would still see you doing some weird shit. Like, just because...
Okay, first of all, who the fuck's gonna believe that shit? He looked at it with his phone and the couch disappeared.
But then what if they start...
This
what
has
if they
to be
ask to...
edited.
What if you get detained and they ask to look at the device? Oh my
I'd
god, then you're
show
gonna
them my
start...
smartphone.
No, then you're gonna start sucking people into it. It's gonna be a whole thing. Sure, officer, you can see
I
it.
thought you were just gonna say that you're gonna start sucking people, and I'm like, whoa, I don't think I'd get that far.
He's gone mad from all the power.
And then it's just like, well, this is where the legend of genie lamps came from. Someone from the future went back with one of these things and sucked someone into it.
Good God.
Okay, all right.
Let me try to think of a would you rather. Would you rather have half of your body removed, either half, I guess, and stay, obviously be the top half, but have half of your body removed and stay alive and fully functioning, or fight in Vietnam for eternity? Like, be transported back to the Vietnam War and have to fight it for eternity. Or you can have half a body.
Vietnam? That sounds fun.
That
In like the
but
most fucked up way.
Well, I mean, I guess you would die and then it'd be over. But I said eternity,
Well,
so let's
you
imagine
said
you would
eternity,
resurrect.
so it's sort of like it's like Valhalla, but like Vietnam edition.
I guess that's fair.
So in a way, it's like it's already a thing that exists. It's just now in a different setting. But also, I've always said that if I can no longer walk, like if I lose a leg, I'm just going to not. That's it for me. That's where I end.
Well, I guess
That's the
fair.
end of this book. So
I can understand that. At least the feeling.
at least also in Vietnam, I'd still have the autonomy to be like, okay, I'm in Vietnam, but I don't have to fight. I just have to live through the battles and get shot.
I guess that part's fair. You wouldn't have to. How do you say it? You wouldn't have to worry about your death.
Yeah. People will be like, what are you doing? Get to your battle station. I'm just like getting peppered with bullets and they're just falling out like Wolverine. Well, don't worry, we'll win this battle someday. I say sipping my coffee,
knowing you
full
will
well
never
this battle will never end.
Just like, it's a good day to die. Oh, God. Well, okay. So I had something set up for you,
Oh God.
but I don't know how, because it's kind of visual.
Is it Ishtar?
Ishtar?
Did you bring me Ishtar?
I have no idea what you just said. I understand you said words, but now I have to Google Ishtar. Ishtar is a goddess of war and sexual love. I do not have Ishtar for you. I'm sorry.
Damn it!
In fact, it's
I was
actually
hoping you
Pokemon.
said yes.
It's Pokemon, actually. I found a Pokemon quiz that quizzes you on the height and weight of Pokemon. Okay, are you ready? Because here's the thing. I'm a big Pokemon guy from the past, basically, except for the new games. I really enjoy the new games. I know we've debated this, but this is gonna happen. I never played Black and White or Black and White 2. So, which one is heavier? For anybody who's wondering, we are on. Well, you can see it all up there.
I feel like this is a trick question.
What do you mean? I would imagine the rock type thing that's on the ground would be heavier.
Yeah, I think that too, because also the Hydreigon has the name of like a chemical, and I don't trust that. So it's probably kind of like an air. So yeah,
Gotcha.
the rock one.
Let's see. Nice try. That one is very heavy, apparently.
That one is heavy.
That weighs like 2 full-ass people or something.
I thought it was that one to begin with, but I looked at the name and I'm like, that name's kind of wonky. I don't know if I trust that anymore.
I don't know if it's supposed to be Hydra. I think it might supposed to be a play on hydrangea. The flower?
It's probably a play on all of the above. Dragon, hydrangea, and hydra.
That's fair, yeah. I've never even seen that Pokemon. All right. Which Pokemon is heavier?
Elegum.
What are these from? I've never seen either of these before. Are these also black and white? Okay.
Yeah.
You think this one's heavier?
Yeah.
I'm going to trust your judgment then, Jacob. I very much apologize for the people listening, although our numbers show that is not nearly as many people as that watch. So, but this will be over soon. And you're wrong again.
That's crazy.
Although
Why would you do that? Why would you do that, Zach? Why'd you get that wrong?
Fuck off. All right, which Pokemon?
Okay, first of all,
it's gotta be the gigantic rock one, right? Like, how? How could it not be the gigantic rock one?
That's not a rock, first of all. Fuck you.
It looks like a giant, like, sculpture.
He's in Zen mode, dude. He's like a Buddha.
I don't see it. It looks like a rock, like a sculpture with a face and clouds for eyebrows.
The thing is that in the game, he's in the desert.
And for those listening,
you wake him up and catches on fire.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. For those listening, we are looking at Darmanitan and Minefu. If you're listening and you actually care. It's got to be this guy, though. But I'm going to defer to you because you know a lot more about Pokemon.
I do think it's Darmanitan.
Wait, we finally got one right. Damn, he's a hefty boy.
I feel like a lot of these are going to be like, okay, it's obviously the big one, and then there's going to be like Cosmos from Sun and Moon.
I gotcha. So now we have Skidoo and Hippowdon. It has to be the hippo.
Yeah, I agree.
Which Pokemon is taller, not heavier?
Oh, shit. Well, how is it measuring height?
I guess standing from feet to the top of, like, the body.
Skiddo.
Nope.
What?
Damn, he's a tall boy. He's a really small boy. I didn't realize
He is
that
really
he was
small.
like less than a meter tall. It's like those little creatures that you'll find in No Man's Sky and shit. Damn. All right. Wheezing in the
How does it
Galar-
measure a Pokemon that floats?
from the bottom to the top.
Okay. Well, it has to be the wheezing Galarian form.
What
Look
is
at that top one.
Galarian?
What do you mean?
Like,
the
I know-
Galar region, Sword and Shield?
Oh, Sword and Shield. Oh, I played that one. Why am I confused?
Galarian form is that region.
Yeah. I gotcha. Apologies. I'll take a sip of my drink.
He's day
You are
drinking.
correct.
Somebody come get him. He's drinking like a stripper.
You know, that would have been actually pretty good if you get somebody come get him. Which Pokemon is taller? Rattata with a mustache or Matang? Also, why does he have a mustache? That bothers me so much.
It's the Lola. It's the Lola form.
No, I get it, but why? Why does he have a mustache? Everything about him is fine. He's like, why does he have a mustache? Or nose wings?
I think it's Rattata.
Okay. No. That's a very small Pokemon.
For some reason, I had in my mind that Matang was unreasonably small.
So what are our results? 2 of 6 correct. Man, we suck. But
Run it
the
back.
good news-
Run it back.
No, hold on, because
Hit it
that's
again.
what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say is there's a second. Oh crap! Well, y'all can see this, or you can edit it out. Either way, when you come here, you see you can take different quizzes.
Ooh, let's do another one. That was kind of fun.
You want to do the same one, or you want to try a general quiz, Pokedex quiz?
Let's do Pokedex.
All right, Pokedex quiz. Let's see how this goes. This is probably gonna go pretty bad. Which Pokemon has this type? Normal flying. It's got to be
Normal
Dodrio, right?
flying.
Oh wait, does Dodrio is Dodrio flying? Are they
It
just
is.
okay?
Dodrio is normal flying.
Okay, correct. Hell yeah! All right, we're gonna nail this one. Normal flying again.
Normal flying.
Squawkabilly maybe, or this thing.
It has a weird color palette. That one's definitely psychic.
This one. Oh, okay,
Magearna.
I know this
Deoxys
isn't
is psychic.
normal.
Vaporeon's water. So yeah, Squawkabilly.
Hey, we got the yellow plumage variant.
Oh, I said psychic. It was fairy, but that's like a relatively new form.
Psychic and flying. Well, it's probably that thing, right? No, that's probably a ghost thing.
No, cast form is weather, so it probably is.
This? Okay. No, it's normal.
No.
We got it wrong.
Which
It was
one was it?
Oricorio. This one right here. It was not Dracloak or Golem. Alola form. I literally did not even recognize that as a Pokemon Golem because I've never seen that form before. I've actually played that game and I've never seen that form before. The foul fluid from its rear is so revolting
Stunky.
that it can make people... Well, of course it is. Make people feel queasy up to 1.25 miles away. It's got to be the fucking...
Skunk.
skunk, yes. It has a tendency to want to be in holes. Oh, this is Octillery. It prefers rock crags or pots and sprays ink from them before attacking. Yep, that's him.
I wish you would give some of the fucked up Pokedex entries. The ones that are like, what?
Covered by a shaggy coat, it is resistant to the cold.
Those ones.
It's tusk of... Yeah, exactly. Like, this isn't even, like... This isn't even
It's not giving
challenging
us the
because
weird ones.
I could just look right at that. We got 5 out of 6 correct. Hell
All right, let's
yeah.
do the general knowledge. Let's see what that is.
Try the general quiz.
Oh, we should try hard mode. That's probably what it is.
Okay, let's go back. Yeah, every
No,
time
wait,
I hit
we should
back...
still...
Oh, you want to... Okay, we'll do this first.
Let's
then.
do this, and then let's do a hard mode one. And then, yeah.
The general quiz. So I think this is going to combine the 2 previous quizzes. So
Metacham.
I disagree, but I'm going to agree with you. Okay. Tim, you're right. I was wrong.
You got them
Which,
thick thighs.
which Pokemon is taller? Probably this thing, right? I mean, that looks small.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Not by much, though. It looks a lot bigger than that. It looks like it's swooping down to eat him.
It does, it does.
Which Pokemon has this type?
Ghost
Ghost Fire. Oh,
Like,
it's got to be this one, yeah. Where deer? I've never even heard of that.
it is cool that like you can look at their art style and just be like, okay, that's what that type is.
Yeah, usually that is the case for Pokemon. That's why I didn't think that was going to be too hard. But it tends to move in a pack. Individuals squash against one another to toughen their spirits. It's probably... Oh, actually, that one
I
is
think
kind of
it's
hard.
why not.
Oh, you're right. Hot damn. We squash together, because... Why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Choose Pokemon in height order.
Ooh.
Okay, well, the tree has
What
to be
order?
in height order, from tallest to smallest.
Oh. Really? Because I thought it would have been smallest to tallest.
Oh, God, you're right. It doesn't specify, though.
Let's go smallest to tallest.
Okay. If we're wrong, we'll pretend that it's their
was
fault.
right. Golett.
Frostlass, probably. I'd imagine the
Probably.
tree is the tallest. So I would go Frostlass, Hoopa, Zerkatry.
You
Oh,
might
I
be
get
right,
it.
but
'Cause it's
that
circuitry
Zerkatry might be like a smaller thing than what we're thinking.
Yeah,
because
the way
it's based on wires.
if you're listening to this, first off, I'm sorry because this can't be fun. But if you're listening to this and not watching, the how do I say it?
the images.
The images are quite not to scale with each other. So
Yeah, they're normalized.
yeah, they're all normalized together. So some of them look gigantic, even if they're really small, and the like giant ones can look like this guy might be taller than Zerkatry, but he looks smaller because Zerkatry looks so big. Well, I'm gonna go with
I'd say-
Frostlass second.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Zerkatry is third, and then Hoopa is the other one. Did we get them all wrong?
Well, I think we did them in the wrong order because, yep, we did. You actually
Okay,
were
so we
right.
would have gotten it right.
Yeah, you were right that Zerkatry is smaller than Hoopa. It's just that image threw me off. But yeah, we actually got it right. It went Golett, Frostlass, Zerkatry, Hoopa, and we did it right. We just put them in the wrong order.
Yeah, 'cause you had a good idea because you're like, it's based on a tree, so it has to be tall, but I'm also like, it's also based on wires, so they're really small.
Jeez, I wonder which one of these ones is a ghost type, Jacob. Could it be Grievard? All right, we're gonna kick it up to hard mode though. We're gonna kick it up to hard mode and do it.
Wait, can we do let's do the Pokedex one. Hard.
again? Oh, hard. Okay.
Hard. Yeah.
I mean, everything we do on this channel, I'm hard. Don't worry.
Area does.
It's
Wait.
yeah. I was gonna say. No, you're right.
Okay. Okay. They were all bugs, so I was like, wait.
Yeah,
a
I
second.
think that's why it's gonna be harder. Is they're gonna be relatively Dragon
The
Ground.
origin form for Palkia looks wild.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a real. It looks like a Digimon more than anything.
It looks like a Fakeamon.
Is it normal or does normal ground and fire? He's some kind of
That's
weird.
ground and fire. Zygarde, I don't think is ground. I think
I don't think it's Palkia.
actually I think it is Zygarde.
Okay. Correct. Hey, we did it. Yeah, it was fire.
Because I was
ground,
like, I was sitting there, I was like, Zygarde does a lot with like weird pollution and like stuff like that. In a lot of like the show, whenever I see clips of it on like
This
TikTok or
is so
something.
dumb. And please feel free to clip this out. But when you said that, I just somebody come get us. I got polluting like a stripper. But which Pokemon has this type? Normal or flying? Maybe this will just be our whole fucking show. Maybe we'll just start giving quizzes to each other, and just not even really having to talk or anything. It's Braviary, right?
Bravery. Yeah, Braviary. Sorry.
What Pokemon does this describe? There is nothing written there.
There's nothing written. I'm gonna guess.
There's literally nothing written there. What the fuck do you... Is it hidden? Do I have to highlight it? What's going on? Is this the hard mode? You just don't even get
It's a
the
short one.
question.
It's short. So it's short. So Magmar.
What do you mean it's short? Oh, because it's only got one. Okay.
Magmar.
Nah, it was Typhlosion. The 3 gears that compose this Pokemon. Well, I mean, the fuck do you want me to do?
Clang.
It stores electricity in its fur, gives off sparks for its body. Yeah. Now I'm. Oh.
I was gonna tell you which one that was.
I'm not joking. I have seen Electrike forever. Like, even before and after my break from Pokemon, where I got back into it now, right? I have always thought Electrike was a fucking lizard.
Oh, no, it's a dog.
That's why I picked Mareep, because I thought Electrike was a lizard. So I was like, well, it doesn't have fur and you know what I mean?
No. I was gonna tell you because I remembered the air is dry. Like, that's the part that made me get it.
Well, we missed 2 that time. I really want to try the height and weight quiz on hard though, because
yeah, and then we should do the general one too because we're already here.
At this point, this is already the episode. So
this is the show. This is the show.
All right, which Pokemon is next time? We'll
Bagon.
Do like a personality quiz or something. Which Pokemon is heavier? Bagon. Yes, because I don't think something. How the fuck? Oh no! If you got a fucking 20. Hold on 1 second.
That's a pseudo legendary, so that's why.
No, but 28 kilograms. That's how many pounds? It's like
20 pounds.
Are you sure about that, or are you just throwing something at me?
I'm throwing something at you.
Okay, because I think it's heavier than that. But either way, I don't find 20 pounds is enough. If I saw a 20-pound bug, I'm killing it. I don't care if I live in Pokemon. I don't care if I know that it's a Pokemon. I am hatcheting that thing in half like a snake that doesn't.
61 pounds.
Exactly. That's even worse. I would murder this thing so fast.
Would you though? It's a bug, so it probably has poison.
I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't kill me. I'm saying I would attempt to kill it immediately. I would say Gyarados, actually, of these 2. I've never even heard of this
Aurorus
one.
is a dinosaur.
Aurorus must be from Black and White or X and Y, because those are the ones I haven't played.
I think it's from Sword and Shield.
I beat Sword. I beat Shield twice. Yeah, maybe it's only in Sword. I guess I don't know, but I beat Shield twice, and I've never seen it. Are you looking it up very quickly? Because you don't, because you understand that I don't want to accidentally open up like my browsing history and stuff by trying to do things while I'm recording the screen.
It is from. Wait, what? It starts in X and Y.
Okay, I never played X and Y, so.
And you can get it from. It's a fossil Pokemon.
Oh, okay, okay. So, well, but isn't Gyarados also like in the lore of isn't he like a historical Pokemon, like, or not historical?
It's like a dragon.
But no, but I'm saying like, isn't Gyarados and like Magikarp like one of the oldest Pokemon? I thought like one of the like they're like the things, the like mud crabs or something that's like been around forever.
Aurorus is based on a dinosaur. I think it's heavier. You can. Okay. I defer to you, but okay, you were right. You were right, but not by much.
Only by a little. Only by a little. I think I would have thought he's heavier. Honestly, the reason I went against it though is because I think Gyarados is significantly bigger than Aurorus. Again, these pictures do not do justice.
Yeah, I had an art book that showed Gyarados flying.
Sense. Yeah,
and I'm like, if that thing could fly, it has to be light.
Which Pokemon is taller? Well, I would have to go with the one that isn't in an elongated body, correct? Or is this a very large cicada or dragonfly?
I think you're right.
Okay.
We're wrong.
That is not even very large. That is a very small thing.
Maybe they're measuring it from tail to head.
I don't know. Well, it's set to be harder anyway, so.
Decidueye.
I think those are quite big, but I'll defer to you. Okay, you're right. Well, they're not big, but I meant like comparatively. Choose Pokemon in weight order. So now we know it's gonna go from lightest to heaviest.
to small.
Yeah. No, but you're right. Big to small. Yeah. I personally would say
Aegis, Blissey, Spinda, Beautifly.
I would have switched Blissey and Spenda, but I got you. I think that's all right.
You might be right. I don't know. No!
So how were we wrong? That was first, second, third. Oh, Beautifly's really heavy.
As fuck.
What the fuck? Again, that's like a 70-pound fucking. I would be a serial murderer.
Big?
I would be a serial murderer in Pokemon. Could you imagine?
Why is it so big? And why is why are the mammals in this game like
so small? I don't know. Like how can he be that heavy? Like even when you see them in the wild and stuff, like in the anime, they're not even that big.
Dude, if I saw a Beautifly going through a house in Pokemon, I'd be like, Beautifly, you fat bitch.
Oh, God. All right. Now we have height order. Now, I do think we're going foot to head or foot to wing, whatever the top part of the Pokemon would be.
Dondozo.
Yeah, I would go this, Salamence, Dondozo, Seviper.
Dialga looks fucking beast in that form. What the fuck?
I don't know what origin form is. Is that like a black and white thing?
No. Or like the forms like that didn't start until like 11.
Oh, okay.
I think origin form comes from I don't know. What's the newest game?
Scarlet and Violet.
I think it came from that.
Oh, okay.
Because there's like you can go back in time.
Oh yeah, because there's that DLC and stuff. Yeah. Okay, I got you. I want to go with this.
Also,
I think we disagree.
The picture frame of the origin form is up down, which is like the Dynamax form as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I think I understand what you mean. Yeah.
You're right.
I think Salamence is taller than I think he is a larger Pokemon in general than these pictures are giving off.
He is pretty big.
Oh God, who was it? What? No, he is not 1.5 meters tall. Seviper's 2. What the fuck is this? Dondozo is the biggest one. Dondozo, sorry.
100%. How? Dialga's a god, first of all.
Like, how it... Well, I mean, 7 meters,
okay,
that's pretty
that's
tall.
His origin form, so maybe he's different. Damn.
But that
Every
means
time I look at
Salamence
that,
is like...
I'm like, he's cool as fuck.
So, Salamence is like, what, fucking like 3 feet tall?
They definitely measure... Okay, whoa, I think I understand. So, in Salamance's... For Salamence, because he has 4 legs, they're measuring ground to head.
Yeah.
But for, like, Seviper, they're measuring tail to head because he can't stand up.
Oh, okay.
Same
I was going to
with
say, there's no
Dondozo.
way he's fucking almost like 10 feet tall or whatever.
Yeah. That's definitely what's happening here.
I gotcha. So we're getting fucked because they're picking and choosing how they're gonna...
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
2 of
last
6
quiz.
correct. Last quiz for the episode, and that's this episode. So
General quiz.
Yep, let's hit that general quiz on hard mode.
We should do another game quiz if we can find one.
I'll see if I can find
not
a
in this
lot. A
episode.
lot of these websites have like I'm on. It's not Pokemon,
Pokemon website.
Exactly. You know, it's actually like a offshoot. Yeah, I
Wait,
think
go
it's,
to the
I
top
think,
again.
I'm literally, I think
Go-
that's like Pokemon
it is-
Singapore.
That is the...
Yeah, I
right
know.
that is,
I'm
like,
saying,
yeah,
but you
that's
see
fine.
that? I think I'm at like a different
Yeah.
countries. Anyway, because it is using meters and not pounds, which I guess the Pokedex does use meters, but I thought it used pound. I thought you could change that.
It
Anyway,
uses both. Both.
there's probably a button somewhere around here that we have just like completely overlooked. That's like, do you want it in meters or pounds? Not meters or pounds. Jesus Christ, meters or feet. or do you want it in pounds or grams? But so let's see. Which Pokemon is heavier? I have to say Ninetales to that, but Marowak also, I don't know how big Ninetales is.
I think you're right.
Nope. I am very, very wrong, actually. By about 14 grams, or 14 kilograms. Which Pokemon is taller? Again, how are you measuring this thing? Is it just from bottom to top? And is this from foot to ear? Like, how are you measuring
well, Kartana is origami. But
okay, so it's probably
Poltergeist
small.
is definitely like a jar.
Yeah. I want to go with Poltergeist then, but I don't know. All right, Poltergeist.
Let's go
it is.
Poltergeist. Oh my God.
They are both very tiny.
Yeah, they are.
This one is 0.1 meters. How small would a jar be if it was 0.1 meters? Which Pokemon has this type? Rock and flying. I'm guessing it's
flying.
I'm guessing it's that thing, right?
It is. That's a.
It is. We got that one. Okay, we're making some progress then. Let's see what else we got. Loving to battle. This Pokemon pinches all. This Pokemon pinches all Pokemon that are in his territory with his pincers and throws them out. Yeah, there's not really much debate there. All right, Pokemon in weight order. Now we learned
Matang.
that he's like a big boy. We learned that.
He is a big boy,
and he's small. Remember, he's really short.
But he's made of steel.
Okay, but Salamence looks like a goddamn dragon, and he weighs like, or he's like fucking 2 feet tall.
Bet he's long though.
No, I bet he is too.
Bro, I'm telling you, Matang goes at the top.
Okay, then I would say this guy. Or no, I would say this guy, and then Infernape, and then
Scolipede might also be steel.
Oh, good God. Also, it's Scolipede, not Scoliopede. It doesn't have scoliosis. It's scoliosis type.
It's Scolipede.
All right.
I'll defer to you. You can choose. I do think it's steel. So it's heavy.
Okay. Well, we're going to find out, because I'm going to go Infernape, that, and done. Oh. So, you were correct about Matang. You were correct about Scolipede as well. That should have been second. Apparently, it is a very hefty boy. Matang was correct. I was very wrong about him being hefty. Well, I mean, he is heavy for a fucking spider, but...
Yeah.
He's like 100 pounds for a fucking spider. Again,
I would saw
murder.
100-pound spider, I'd lose my mind.
I would murder all of these animals. Choose Pokemon in height order. I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's one of the ones from Sword and Shield, but it's like a different version of it than I recognize.
It's the beginning version without the sword or the shield.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay. Well, first of all,
isn't Raikou enormous? Like, he's not like
it's Raikou.
He's not, either way, Raikou, he's not like panther sized. Isn't he like real big? Like, he had Entei and the other ones.
Technically, he's a dog loser.
I thought he was a cat. Are you serious?
No, he's one of the legendary dogs.
Oh, I thought he was a cat. I knew he was a legendary. I always thought he was a cat.
The lore behind him is that 3 dogs burned down in the tower in Johto, and Ho-Oh brought them back. And so they're the 3 legendary dogs because they were reincarnated.
Oh, I gotcha. That's cool. Because I know
think
he's
the
huge.
2
I
dogs
remember
are going to be
him
the tallest. No, wait. They have legs. They have... Okay.
You're not going to be able to gauge it from these pictures because they're normalized.
No.
So
I'm thinking about how they're measuring it because I was going to say tail to head at first.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Dracovish. No, wait, that's a fish.
Never mind, Dracovish. I can't undo it until I hit them all, so give me 1 second. There we go.
I think it's Zacation, Raikou.
Yes.
Fletchender, Dracovish.
Okay.
Or Dracovish, Fletchender.
Let's see what this does. I'm really second guessing these two, but I'm not. I don't know this one. It's the only one of the four that I don't know. So it's like,
Yeah, I think you're right. I do think you're right. But that is like a medium. Like that's the bird is the second evolution, so I don't know how big it is.
yeah. Damn it. Oh, the bird was very small. Apparently, they're all really small. Raikou Raikou's very small. That's what, like 4 or 5 feet? He's very small. I'm not gonna lie. I realize I've said that several times. And before we end this episode, I just want everybody to know I do not know how. Before I start the next episode, I'm going to Google how to mentally convert meters to feet so that I know in the future, because I know I'm not doing it right. I can kind of get Celsius and Fahrenheit in the same area, but I know I'm not doing that because I do not think 2.3 meters is like 6 feet. I do not think that's accurate. But anyway, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Zach. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching.
Zach.
Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure that you leave a like if you enjoyed, a comment, something to say. Wait, that's the outro for my videos. My bad. Thank you all so much for watching. I am Zach. You can find me at Pixelated Trash on YouTube. You can find Jacob at NazirTL on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. You can find us, if you listen to Spotify, at the Fluffy Biscuits Podcast on YouTube. If you watched on YouTube, you can find us at the Fluffy Biscuits Podcast on Spotify. And you can find us on Twitter at the Fluffy Biscuits Podcast, extra F because the original was taken. Bye.